Well. Greetings of peace and paradise. I am delighted to be back again. I'm late. I've been on the road. We've had a road trip, and so it's been a long 2 days, to say the least. But I did not want to miss the opportunity because it is critical for us all to have a daily routine. It is critical for us all to be consistent. And so therefore, I did not want to miss the opportunity. So for anyone that was looking forward to me, if there was anyone, I don't know. If you were looking forward to me coming on earlier today, my apologies. So let's get started. Healing, strength, and clarity all begins with nourishment. The foundation always comes first. Think that over. Many people are searching for the next fix, the next detox, the next supplement, the next sensational healer, the next solution. But most people aren't broken. We're not broken people. But we are very much undernourished. Think of our great-great-grandparents who had foundation that was strong, who had a land that was delivering the nutrition and that had balance in the land. Well, we no longer have that, right? The foundation is so simple, most people overlook it. I know, I've overlooked it myself. Only to come to this age to realize that all the fluff that has gone on has been just that, fluff, not foundation. So today we want to work on the foundation. Today we want to demonstrate the power that we have within ourselves, and how important is the foundation for our nutrition. Here's my message for today. Stillness. Last week I said that I was going to put some time and energy and speak on stillness. Stillness is not just mental. Stillness is physical. Indeed it is. For the body to be still, the nervous system has to feel safe, just like females. In order for us to feel open and honest and alluring and beautiful and all of that with our counterparts, we must feel safe. And so it's all reflections, right? We must feel safe. The nervous system must feel safe. For the nervous system to feel safe, the body has to be nourished. Think about all of the children that they have on all of these different prescriptions. They say they move too much. They can't sit in their seats. But they put them on medications that are not nourishing them. So problem unsolved. The nervous system must feel safe. The body has to be nourished. Minerals in our body helps the muscles relax. People take relaxation pills and supplements and everything because they know in their minds that in order for them to be able to come to a stillness, they need something to relax the nervous system. And so vitamins support calm nerve communication. Healthy fats help the brain slow down enough and receive so that the body can move or the body can be still. Because if you cannot be still, and real quick, there was a guy who told me that this particular person shared with him that the most difficult thing for us as people is to be still. So I was like, really? And so I challenged myself. And I'm challenging myself right now, because most people, when you get over 50, you wake up at a certain hour, between the hours of, I call it the healing hours. Between the hours of 3 and 6, the body automatically does something. Well, my challenge for my circadian rhythm is to just be still. And I'm telling you, that has been a challenge. Stillness is a challenge. It doesn't seem like much, but I challenge you to sit down and start with 10 seconds of complete stillness. No movement, no thinking, no meditation, nothing. No solving your problems, no manifestation, just 10 seconds. Master 10 seconds of stillness. But you must settle the nervous system in order to have stillness. This is the way it works. So our foundation of what we need in our body is mostly depleted if we cannot be still. And stillness becomes very difficult in order for us to just be still. It doesn't seem like this is much. But whoa. Rest feels restless. A lot of people say to me, I can't sleep. Being quiet feels uncomfortable for people, even in conversation. That's why nourishment comes first. No matter where you are in your health journey, you must have nourishment. You need vitamins, minerals, omegas. See, stillness requires nourishment. A depleted body struggles just to be calm. That alone is powerful, to be still. Be still. Stillness isn't just spiritual. Most people think this being still is about being spiritual. It is, but not alone. It is biological. You must be able to sit in stillness. You can't even have a successful meditation if you can't be in stillness. You can't even contemplate the woes that's on your back if you cannot be still. You can't even solve the next problem that is coming unless you can be still. That's where the real healing comes from, is in stillness. And the most of the time people are still because their health has put them down, or their restlessness or inability to rest properly has put them down and put them on their backside. So stillness is critical. Stillness is necessary. Stillness gives your body an opportunity to do a whole operation of your nervous system. Nourishment is important. That's why V Daily itself nourishes the body. V Omega supports the cells. Together they build a foundation, the foundation duo. You can't have one without the other. You need both. So here's my invitation to you, is that if you are feeling depleted, foggy, or like you've tried everything and you start different things to use and you're not getting any results, then start with nourishment. That's where we have to start. That's what we are. We must go to the beginning and the foundation. If you want to learn more about building a foundation and come with me on this journey, which I invite you to, then please message me the word foundation. And what I will do, because I think that people want to talk to people. So if you message me that foundation, then what I'll do is I'm going to give you my phone number and set up a time with you that we can have a very brief conversation on what you may be looking to accomplish. Okay? So, healing, strength, and clarity all begins with nourishment. You guessed it. The foundation is always first. Well, it has been a delight for me to come before you today and share a little short message. If you have any questions or comments, you know what to do. You're not new to it. You're true to it, right? Then you know what to do. You can send me a message, Foundation. I am on every Wednesday. My time is 12 p.m. Central Standard Time. However, as you heard earlier, I was late today. And you can join my Zoom calls. I will start posting them when my Zooms are. I do a Zoom every Friday at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time, and I do a Zoom on Sunday, 3 p.m. Yes, I compete with the sports, but foundation is definitely important. So until next time, I thank you for joining me, and I thank you all who tune into this later. For without you, we would not be. Until next time, peace, love, and let's live a harmonious life. Bye-bye.